Okay, today is the Super Bowl, and they will try to get us to believe in a commercial with Tom Brady, who's worth $500 million, and Snoop Dogg, who's worth probably $200 million, and they're going to try to convince the American people that they need to figure out how to help us defeat hate in America. And if that just isn't how ironic, both of them have licked the boots of Trump. And Trump is the one spreading the hate. And I'm not quite sure how we get past the point where, at least if you're, again, center-right Republican, all the way to about 2014. And then, again, when Trump came into power and really called John McCain a coward for getting captured. I mean, that's all the character you need to know in a man who has zero character. But we have two people that are billionaires, or headed towards billionaires surrounding the presidency, and they want to be on national TV where we all feel some sort of patriotic center around the NFL. Because they'll sing the national anthem, they'll have jets go above our heads, and then they'll try to convince us the rich and wealthy class really don't have something against the middle class. And how many people you think are at the Super Bowl that are everyday middle class America? You can't afford to come anywhere near New Orleans right now without being wealthy. They have passed some legislation to where now single women, single mothers can't be head of household on their own taxes. We are headed for some absolute futuristic world where women are just at home making babies and in the kitchen, and white males run the rest of America, while the middle class, the red, the blue, the middle, will be powerless by the time we allow them to get there where they're going. So if you're a Republican and you think Elon Musk taking four little smart hackers that hacked into our system and was able to look at every one of us independently, who owes the government, who doesn't owe the government, who's getting payments, who gets payments to help their kids get free and reduced lunch, what single mother is getting some sort of tax break so she can actually raise her children, or some community that's trying to bring Meals on Wheels, or just slashing the whole damn government so they can give the billionaires, the Elon Musk, just makes me sick. Snoop Dogg, really in the world of football, Tom Brady, who is really the best it's ever played, and to be part of a system that literally is trying to convince the middle class that we are somehow, we should somehow have this overwhelming thanks for the billionaire class. In the state of Utah 2 days ago, our local government just did everything they could to take away collective bargaining. So policemen, firemen, teachers, they want to pass a law that restricts people from getting together and saying, what's a living wage? Let's all get together in a collective bargain and let's get a living wage so we don't lose our houses and that we can afford the increase of costs in America. I'm sure some of those people voted for Donald Trump because we live in a red state that really believes that the wealth class is everything. And they wrap themselves around the Bible or the Book of Mormon or Old Testament, New Testament, whatever it is, and they're tearing us apart. So I'm begging middle class America, the me and the you, the red and the Republican, the Democrat, the person in the middle, that we've got to figure ourselves out because they're taking everything from us, and Donald Trump is allowing this to take place. There is no good place in the new administration unless you truly agree with 2025 that literally rolls back all protections for anybody of any what? Marginalized community? That if you're black or you're a woman or you're a woman of color or you're gay or you're trans or you're, God, you can get down to somebody who's has mental issues, mental retardation, or anything to do with not being a completely white, rich male, and they're digging at us. So watch for that commercial today. Watch them try to convince us with the multimillionaires that we should stop hating one another, when the boots that they lick are the one who are separating us and expecting us to sit quiet while they give the Heil Hitler and they take the rights away from my daughter, my nieces, daughters, the future of all women. They're headed towards some dystopian future where you're a woman, you're just set home to make kids and just shut your mouth. And I'm telling you, I'll never bow to that. I'll never give in to that. I'd rather die fighting for a free America than a Nazi America. And if you don't think we're headed here, ladies and gentlemen of America, you're not paying attention, or Heil Hitler. Fubar.